So on-bed tasks are things like rolling and sitting up and repositioning in the bed there. For those particular activities, we have 5 quick screening tests, and we'll run through them really quickly now. Test number 1 is, can the person that you're assisting reach towards the roof if there's a monkey bar there? Yep. Can they reach towards the edge of the bed if they can get a good grip of that and pull themselves forwards? Yep. Go back down again. Yep. And if we've got a device like a bed ladder, which we'll show you, can they grab a hold of that and can they use that to actually pull themselves forwards? Yep. So if they can manage any of those things and get themselves forwards, they've passed the test and they've completed the transfer. If they're struggling, that's where you might decide to try and give them a little bit more assistance. So test number 2 is about rolling. So that involves from the far side of their body reaching across, getting a grip of something like the edge of the bed or the mattress, and pulling themselves over into side lying. Good. Same story, if they've passed the test, that's the way they would do the transfer. If they're struggling a bit, that's where you might give them a little bit of physical assistance. Test number 3 is about bending up both legs and bridging, so lifting their bottom up off the bed. Yep. The better they do that, the stronger they are through their legs, the better they'll be able to push with their legs, and that might help with assisting moving back up the bed as much as they possibly can. Again, where they're struggling, we can find ways to make it easier for them so they can do that task largely themselves. Test number 4 is again about rolling. So if they just want to bend up the leg on the opposite side there, push with that leg and bring yourself over onto your side there. Yep, so the better they can push with that leg, the better they'll do with a turn. Again, if they're struggling, you might give them some physical assistance to turn there. Now, if they've got the one affected side for whatever reason, so they can bend one leg, but they can't bend the other, we can ask them to do a straight leg raise. Yep. And if they do well with that particular task, that suggests that they can look after that leg themselves, and we can assist in other ways with that particular task. So when it comes to running these particular tests, you don't need to do every single one, just the ones which are really about the task you need to complete, and I guess the things you don't know about this particular person and how they might assist with the task. So usually a selection of 1, 2 or 3 tests will give you enough information, and with that information you can then make a decision about how you assist that patient to move.